Got that off the bucket list. Now, with watching Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, I have now seen all films from Mission Impossible 1 to Fallout. And tomorrow night, it's time for Dead Reckoning. But let's talk about Rogue Nation. It's amazing. It's so amazing. And I'm just kind of shocked that no one is giving this the praise it deserves. This just does so much right. There are just so many scenes that now live rent-free in my mind. One, the prologue that just shows Ethan on the plane. And that scene where Ethan is in the water trying to change the identity. There's one other scene, but I want to give it its own section. So we'll get to that. Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Jeremy Renner, Alec Baldwin, and Rebecca Ferguson just nail it. They just nail their character, and that's no surprise, because the Mission Impossible movies have had consistent performances. I especially love Simon Pegg's performance, how he seems kind of commanding, like in that one scene where Ethan's telling Benji to leave, but he doesn't. He stays, he wants to help. And Pegg just masterfully delivered that. You can definitely see a lot of emotion coming from Benji. I also just love Rebecca Ferguson in this one. And I like her arc that she goes through on like wanting to be free. Ving Rhames, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. All I just have is just the words. But he also delivers some really funny lines when he's talking about the four-wheeler or the vehicle, like during the car chase, and when he's like, "Oh boy," I just cracked up laughing. I think he and Simon Pegg just deliver some of the funniest deliveries for Mission Impossible. Alright, let's talk about probably my favorite scene in the whole film. It's the opera scene. It's the opera. The opera is just... Sorry, I'm geeking out right now. I am just in full geek mode. It's one of the best scenes in the whole Mission Impossible franchise. It's directed so well. It's choreographed really good. And I was on the edge of my seat. That's why I love these movies. They have so many great scenes that just keep you on the edge of your seat. And this one's no different from that. And the opera music going along with the fight, the tension cutting from different characters, I love it. It's an absolutely 11 out of 10 scene. And that joins a bunch of other 11 out of 10 scenes from the franchise. Oh, man, I'm surprised. Kind of like how I was surprised that I really enjoyed Mission Impossible 3. Oh my gosh. And I just love how smart Ethan is. And I just love a lot of his deliveries. Like whenever he tells the villain like $50 million and just so many other scenes. Oh man, this movie has it all. Yeah, I consider Mission Impossible Rogue Nation on the same level as Mission Impossible Fallout. They're both just 10 out of 10 films. I never get bored with them, and they just keep me on the edge of my seat. Oh. And you know, it's interesting because this and Fallout are both directed by Christopher McCormick. You know, I think he might have just struck the balance of like, or no, he might have just cracked the formula on how to make perfect spy films. But now the ultimate question is, how is he going to tackle Dead Reckoning Part 1? Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And also, welcome to the IMS.